Yes, everybody. Welcome back in the building. Happy Sunday, you guys. Happy Sunday. I didn't get to see, some of you guys might have seen the Man United Fulham game, but bro, I checked the score. It was 2-2, and then they went on to win again. I didn't get to watch the game, but like I said, people were telling me that it was an absolutely crazy game. Sesko ended up scoring the winner late on, but it seemed like a crazy game. It ended 3-2 for United. So hopefully we get that same kind of drama in this Spurs City game. And I wouldn't be surprised if we did, guys, because yeah, I just think there's lots of goals in this fixture often. There's often lots of goals in this one. But how's everybody doing? We got a Spurs fan in the building. Are you feeling confident ahead of this one? Please, City win, Spurs winning. Guys, I want you to let me know in the chat too who you want to win this one. Who do you want to win this one? Tommy, nice to see you guys. I'm having my little Sunday treat. Look. My girlfriend made me a chocolate cake. So I'm having that right now with some milk. So this is a little cheat day. Dark chocolate cake. Can you guys see? Wait. Look. I already had a lot of it. It was from earlier this week. But it's so good. I'm having that with some raw milk. Talking about Erling Haaland. Good evening, Alinos. Nice to see you. Bro, this cake is so good. Over time, it gets better. She made it earlier this week, and I still kept it. Girlfriend will pull an extra 20 kilos on me. Alina, she says I need to put on some weight, though. I think. No, I don't know. Bro, it's so good, I'm telling you. It's some quality chocolate that she used. Have a look at this beauty. Dark chocolate cake. Dark chocolate cake with some milk. Bro, that hits different. That hits different. Oh. I wish I could share it with you guys. You guys are saying marry her now. Marry her now. Regarde Meryl, c'est trop chou. Je suis en train de manger ton gâteau là pendant le live. Et quelqu'un dit, bro, your girlfriend is Gordon Ramsay. Marry her now. Looks nice, looks yummy. Don't worry, you'll put weight. Years will put weight on you. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you, Mo LFC. How's your birthday been so far? I wish I could share some of this cake with you. Glock, thank you very much. Who says, I enjoyed my 4 months with you, Leo. Thank you. Nah, Glock, thank you for always being in the building, showing that love. I appreciate you, Glock. I appreciate you very much. So, who do you want to win today? Obviously, what am I saying? Actually, yeah, guys, what do you think Arsenal want in this result? Glock, would you rather your direct rival, your biggest rival, Spurs, win? Or would you rather, because that would mean City drop points, or would you rather Spurs lose? I'm guessing you probably want City to lose because that would be the best thing in the title race. Because Villa lost today too, didn't they? I think Villa lost 1-0. Prediction, I think Spurs will win. I don't know actually, bro. I have no clue. This is one of the most unpredictable fixtures, and this is why I wanted us to be live for this one. I think it's going to be such an entertaining game. There always tends to be drama. I feel like over the years under Pep, Spurs has really been City's bogey team. And obviously, if you look at the odds going into this one, City are going to be the heavy favorites because Spurs have been absolute shambles in the Premier League this season when you look at where they are in the league. You know what I mean? Wanna Brawl, shout out to you in the building too. Glock says, of course, as an Arsenal fan, I want a Spurs win. I'm a Spurs fan today. That makes sense, of course. Because like if City lose today, Glock, it would be the perfect weekend for Arsenal fans because you guys got that convincing win against Leeds. Then Villa lost today. And you would have City dropping points too. Are you living with Siddharth? We don't live together. We don't even live in the same city. If we win the UCL, you marry her. Ultimate Football says, hi Leo, how are you? I have a question. Before the season started, who was your favorite to win the Premier League and the Champions League? Before the season started, let me bring the ball movement, by the way, for you guys. Hold on. And then I'll answer. Let me just get the ball movement. Guys, let me know if you're able to see the ball movement. There we go. But yeah, before the season started, I think I was saying that we were the favorites for the league, to be honest, because of the summer that we had and the fact we were Premier League champions. So I thought we would win it at the beginning of the season. And then who did I think would win the Champions League? PSG, because they were just so dominant last season. So yeah, I think the two I would have said would have been PSG for the Champions League and Liverpool for the Premier League. If I'm being completely honest, I'm going to give my honest thoughts. Store says, Leo, I'm so sorry for not coming in the stream in a long time. I've been rough in January. I've maybe been at Anfield, but last week heard some hard news. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Store. I'm sorry to hear that. It is good to see you back in the building, though. I'm having some chocolate cake. Oops. Chocolate cake. I'm having some chocolate cake with some milk. Matthew says, Leo, can I tell you a fun fact? United only got 42 points last season and we're already on 41. That's crazy. The improvement. Matthew, would you give Michael Carrick, would you give him a deal? Would you make him the permanent United manager if you guys finish top 4 this season? Ultimate Football says, I always thought Arsenal was going to win the Premier League before the season started. Did you hear the Gertruda news? Yes, bro. I even made a long form video about it today. Wanna, bro? I made a long form video about him. I'm getting milk for my cookies. Coconut, we're basically having the same thing then. Bro, this cake is busting. It's better now. I have good friends and family members who help me. Love to hear that, Store Star. I'm sending my love and strength to you. Are you supporting City today? I just want a great game. And I think I probably am because I want it to be an interesting title race. I think if City drop points this weekend, it would be a big blow for them in the title race if they continue to drop points because they haven't had a good 2026 in the Premier League. Hopefully we get to see drama like the United game. Yes. Ashwini, that's what I want. Is Gatrida, is he a here we go? No. You think City are going to win 2-0? Not Adiel says, hey, Leo, Alex, and Leonie are back in the building. Did you see? Yes, I did see. And Alex now has a beard, bro. And Ibu has shaved his head. If United continue to play like this, where do you see them finishing, bro? They can finish in the top 4. They can. Look at the way things are this season. They could finish ahead of Liverpool. If we don't stay consistent, they really could get the Champions League spot. Good option in both defense and attacking covered center back position as well as right back. Tommy, he would be a perfect signing for what we need. I'm eating chocolate chip cookies and milk. Oh, that's the best mix. It's like me who's having, I think it's similar to, Leo, do you think Iceland will ever win the Euros? Very, very unlikely. If Iceland won the Euros, it would be almost as crazy as the story of Leicester winning the Premier League. It would be pretty much as crazy. What would you guys say is the last big upset we saw in an international competition? For me, I feel like the one that sounds like the one that comes to my mind was Greece winning the Euros in 2004. I think that's probably the biggest upset that I can think of in terms of international teams, like nations. You agree? Greece winning the Euros? No, but Munich, we're talking about winning trophies. Croatia have done unbelievably well, but they haven't won like a major trophy, I mean, like the Euros or the World Cup. If Spurs lose tonight, Frank is going to get booted out. Morocco going to the semis. Nah, Alfie, I'm talking about winning a big trophy. I think the last one is Greece in 2004, like I said. That's the one for me. But it shows how rarely it happens that there's some crazy upset. You know what I mean? Super Dinos, I want France to win the World Cup because I'm living in France and I'm half French. Yo, Alyssa, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Leo, my class 10 exams start on the 17th. Oh, so you got time. So you're not stressed. Do you think Slovakia will win the Euros? No. Italy 2020? Nah, that's not that big of an upset. I agree they weren't the favorites, but Italy is still a big nation. I wouldn't say Italy 2020 is a big upset. Give it peace, bro. I wish I could. Alyssa, you're in Tanzania right now? What are you doing in Tanzania? Oh my god, what a goal from Ryan Shaki. 1-0 for City. Unbelievable finish. Bro, that was all individual quality from Hein Sheki. All individual quality there. 1-0 for City. It reminded me a little bit of the Anthony Gordon goal in terms of he just went across the goal and he was from the right-hand side. He put it bottom left-hand corner. 1-0 for City. I want to have a look at the replay here. Bro, he's some talent. France's future is so insane. The attacking talent that France is going to have at the World Cup, bro, is going to be like never seen before. I'm telling you, never seen before. Erling Haaland gets the assist, by the way. Look at this. For me, this is all individual quality. There were 3 Spurs players around him. Completely direct. And he was just inside. Side netting. Bottom left side netting. 1-0 for City already. Patrick, nice to see you. Name a player for an edit. Bro, Cherki, he's a baller. But yeah, so guys, let me tell you all the attacking options that Didier Deschamps is going to have with France at the World Cup. And I want you to tell me what attack you would go for. And I'm going to tell you what I already know in my head what I want to see. Patrick says, how long does Frank have realistically? Not long at all. At all. Because it's already absolute shambles at that football club in the Premier League. Rosa says, are you going to do your halftime workout? I'm not so sure. I have a bunch of cake in my stomach now. I've been eating cake this stream. Look, I'm having chocolate cake. So I'm feeling in the stomach already. This is going to be my last bite because it's too much cake. Okay. So guys, I'm going to name you. We got Kylian Mbappe. We got Ballon d'Or winner Ousmane Dembele. We got Hugo Ekitike, the best striker in the world. We got Olise, who's absolutely insane for Bayern. We got Désiré Doué. We got Barcola. And we have Ryan Cherki. This is 7 top options. Do you realize how insane that is? And the one I personally want to go with, and I know it's very attacking, but I don't care. I want to see beautiful attacking football. I would go for Mbappe left wing, Ekitike striker, Dembele right wing, and Olise in the 10. Or Olise right wing and Dembele in behind the striker. But anyways, for me, the 4 I want to see starting are Mbappe, Dembele, Ekitike, and Olise. I think that would just be so insane. I think it would be so insane. Him Kong, thank you very much, who's been a channel legend member for 5 months. Big up, Him Kong, who says, yo, Leo, so happy to be here for such a long time and hope our community can continue to grow. I hope we can make this still an awesome season. You'll never walk alone. I think we can, Him Kong. That game yesterday made me so optimistic for the rest of the season. And one of the primary reasons for that is that duo, Ekitike and Wirtz. They feel so special that anything's possible. Alyssa says, I'm in Tanzania because I have family and childhood friends here. It was just a short stay. I'm leaving tomorrow. Just really passionate for traveling. Love that. Leo, remember France has a game versus Colombia. That's going to be tough. Colombia is a top nation. Give me the rest of the cake, bro. I would love to. I would love to. Haaland assist. Yep. That's going to be the easiest assist of his career because, like I said, for me, that goal was all individual brilliance from Ryan Cherki. I hope Man City win the Premier League, says Him Kong. Why are you eating cake? Bro, because it's such a good cake that I have at home. And I was just on a long walk, so I wanted to have a bit of cake. Imagine having Doué, Cherki, and Barcola off the bench. Yeah, bro, that front four that I said, that front four that I said, would mean you have Doué, Cherki, and Barcola off the bench. That's insane. Verse says, "Why are you streaming a game that's irrelevant to Liverpool?" Because for me, the Spurs City games are always classics, and I also love football. To be fair, I don't only. I mean, obviously, I very much so primarily watch Liverpool, but I don't only watch Liverpool. There's other football games I'm interested in too. You know, why is Hugo in your chair? Because he's the goat. Because he's the best striker in the world. I don't even care, bro. I don't even care. Alina says Romanian boy Dragusin is playing. Not good to add him after a long injury versus City. They control the game and our pressers is exactly what we need. Him Kong. I don't think they're going to sell either of those. Aren't they both from the academy? I think they're both from the academy. I think Dembele might be dropped for the World Cup if he picks up another injury. I mean, I hope he stays fit. Because I watched his game against Lille the other day. Bro, he scored an insane goal. He's finding his form now. To be fair, Patrick, I thought, guys, let me know if you agree or disagree. I know he didn't get a goal contribution, but I'm talking about overall performance. I thought Cody Gakpo played really well yesterday against Newcastle. I thought he just looked so sharp. Ooh. Haaland tried to dink the keeper. That's a good chance for City. You casually forget Thuram and Mateta. Yeah, I mean, they're good, but I wouldn't say they're on the level of even the bench I mentioned, which is Barcola, Cherki, and Desiré Doué. Ooh. City still have it or no? Yeah. No, Spurs win it back. Oh, Spurs are in a dangerous position. It's really good defending. Really good defending there. Doué, I don't know, Garvit. Do you remember what he did in the Champions League final? I feel like France should just keep Desiré Doué to bring him on as a super sub in the World Cup final because he has experience of delivering on the biggest stage in a Champions League final. I know him, Kong, and that's why I know four of those players aren't going to start, I don't think. Like what I said, the team, even though you have Chumeni and Kamavinga in behind who are more holding and more defensive midfielders, I think you still are probably too attacking. Just had a purple patch. Yeah, him Kong. I mean, Spain for me might be the favorites. Yo, LFC God, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Nah, Mark, it's too late for us. I don't think we have a chance to win the Premier League. Because when you drop that many points in a season, it's too difficult to make that up. You can't be that inconsistent leading up to January. It's too many points we've dropped. Do you see any English club making a deep run in the Champions League? Liverpool and Arsenal. Why not believe? Why not believe? Hey Somya, what's good? Oh, Xavi Simons makes his way into the box. Bro, Kusanov is playing well. It's going to be a free kick. No, advantage played. It's going to be a free kick for Spurs. Bro, I know he's just picked up a yellow, but I think he's playing well, Kusanov. I'm so hyped for our new defender he's proven. I mean, we haven't gotten the deal over the line yet. Him Kong, we haven't gone over the line. I'm not going to get too hyped until we get the here we go because I have the experience now from the summer with Mark Gahey. Although I think he definitely would be a good signing. Anything else is about, I get that. Patrick, if I was an Arsenal fan too, I would be already so happy to just win the Premier League. That's how I felt about Liverpool last season. Ciao, Garvit. Ricardo, nice to see you. Says, how's it going? I was going to join the building yesterday, but Barca were playing at the same time as Liverpool. I watched the highlights. Barca, bro, I saw Barca won 3-1, but from watching the highlights, it looked like they could have scored 7. Barcelona were so dominant in terms of the chances they had. Xavi Simons tried to go over the wall, but the wall blocked it, and now Donnarumma has it. Do you think we can get both Jeremy Jacquet and, by the way, I made him captain in my FM23 Feyenoord team. How was he in your FM? I hope so, but it seems like Jeremy Jacquet right now is more likely to go to, that's the Rennes center back, by the way, more likely to go to Chelsea, but it seems like we're still in the race. I was also watching Barca. They had 11 big chances. Jeez. Oh, City on the counter. Look at Chucky. Oh my God, bro. What is this talent? Do you see what Ryan Cherki is doing, bro? Do you see this dribble on Christian Romero? He's an absolute baller. He has players. Look, Dragusin was just sliding in the box. And then it's a great save from Vicario. Bro, Cherki is some baller. They had XG of 6.5, bro. That's insane. That's so dominant. Bro, I think he was scoring that too. Have a look at that angle. Jeez. Bro, it looks like Ryan Cherki, that would have been one of the goals of the season. The way he dribbled around those defenders, that was going in when you look at the replay. And it was an insane save from Vicario. Snow, good morning to you. Where are you from in the US? Or where are you right now in the US? He was goated in FM. Like Prime Gomez. Oh, we gotta sign him then. Let's get him in. Yeah, that was a goal, bro. He is special. That was going top bins. Bro. Imagine France is gonna have this kid as a super sub at the World Cup. Yildiz, I would love to bring him in. Gertruda, I made a video earlier today about him. I really hope we get the deal over the line because he's exactly what we need right now. Somebody who is not going to take too much time to adjust because he's played for Sunderland in the Premier League. He has the physique. He's very, very strong. He loves to tackle. He can play center back, right back, defensive mid. I think it would be the perfect signing if we can get over the line. And we really need bodies right now too. Greetings from Cape Town. Big up. What do you think is the difference between Flo and Cherki? I think the biggest difference is no, Cherki is coming back onto the pitch. I think the reason why Wirtz was seen as such a next level talent is because of his work off the ball. I think Wirtz is one of those absolute magicians on the ball, as we got to see yesterday, like the assist he got for Ekitike, but at the same time, he's somebody who's going to work so hard for the team, and physically he can do that running. Whereas Cherki, I think, is an absolute magician going forward, but I don't think his off-the-ball work is the same as Wirtz, and I don't think he has the physical capacity to do what Wirtz can do. And that, for me, is the difference between the two. And that does make a big difference. In tight games, that makes a big difference. You know what I mean? And that's why I think we paid so big. That's why we paid so much for Wirtz, for Flo. Ricardo says, yeah, Leo, we should have scored like 7 easily. Yeah, even just from seeing the highlights, that was clear to see. I don't know about that, Him Kong. I think they're both elite dribblers. Because even yesterday, look, Him Kong, when Wirtz was dribbling in the Newcastle box yesterday, I think his dribbling is so good that no Newcastle player could get that close to him because they were afraid of giving up a penalty. And that's because of his how he's able to keep the ball so close to his feet with little touches. That's a very special talent to be able to do that. And that's why I think our game plan has to be to try to find ways to get Flo involved in the box. Because like I said, I think if you get him involved in the box, the opposition can't do anything because they don't want to foul him and they can't get the ball off him. That's got to be our tactic when we're in the final third. He can be the key. Bro, I think Yildiz is an absolute baller, but I don't think that's what Liverpool needs the most right now. Dude's unbelievable in my FM 25 save. Let's get him. Super says, Leo, who's better, Isaac or Ekitike? They're both unbelievable. I think Ekitike is just proving it more in the short term that he's at the level to be a superstar at Liverpool. But I think Isaac has proven in the past that he can be a superstar at the highest level too, like he was for Newcastle. Think about all the big game moments he had for Newcastle, like in the cup final against us. Whenever he would play the big teams, it felt like Isaac would deliver. And he's a big player. I got to see him live when he made his debut against Liverpool. I was at Anfield for his debut for Newcastle, and he scored that day at Anfield. But yeah, no, he's such a special talent, just like Ekitike is. So I think both have the ability right now to be superstars for Liverpool, and that's saying a lot. That is saying a lot. Fiona, nice to see you in the building. What's good? And Elena's here too. Nice to see you. Yeah, Him Kong, I would agree with what you're saying. Wirtz is more of a press-resistant type of dribbler, whereas Cherki is better going in 1v1 situations. I agree, Him Kong. I do. That's a good point. from what I've seen at least. By the way, Harvey Elliott played for Aston Villa today. And if he makes 3 more appearances, it'll trigger his 35 million obligation to buy. Spurs with a chance in the box. It's cleared by Bernardo Silva. Leo, hopefully we get Dumfries. Yeah, I think Gertruda. The one we've been linked with, it looks like, is the one we're going to get. I don't think we're going to get... I don't think we're going to get... I don't think we're going to get Dumfries. By the way, the United fan, guys, could actually get his haircut too. Did you guys see? Right now, they're on a 3-game win streak, United. They beat City, then Arsenal. Today, they beat Fulham. Their next 2 look winnable too, guys. United face Spurs next. And then after that, they face West Ham. The Vicar says, do you reckon we beat City next week? Yes, I believe. Spurs on the counter. Xavi Simons. Cherki gives me Hazard vibes. I see it. I see it. I also don't think they're the most athletic players, but they're so good technically. So I see the comparison. Oh, it's going to be a counter attack here for City. Semenyo has it on the left wing. Semenyo has it on the left wing. Is that a foul? Is it going to be a goal kick? Is it going to be a foul? He went down. Have a look at the chance for Xavi Simons. He tried to do too much. Thank you, Mohammed. Liverpool is the best team in the world indeed. This match week was crazy. Ekitike scored, Joao Pedro scored, Sesko scored, Cunha and Cunha scored, even Gyökeres, true. All the new strikers scored, bro. All of them. It really was the summer of a lot of the top six, the big six club signing strikers. Yo, Theo, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Guys, were any of you also surprised to see Lookman? There was a Lookman Here We Go today to Atletico Madrid. I was a bit surprised to see that. I mean, he's a top player, but I don't know. He's gonna travel and have his medical, and it's only a 35 million euro fixed fee. That seems pretty cheap. Leo, did we sign Bastoni? No, bro. Xavi Simons just can't seem to settle in. Yeah. He's definitely very talented, though. Who is the guy we're in talks with? Is he good? Gertruda, bro, he is really he is good for what we need, which is someone as cover. This isn't gonna be like, we're not signing like the best right back in the world, but because of the injury crisis we have, we need somebody who's versatile and he can play across many different positions. Slot knows him really well too, so it's definitely one that makes a lot of sense. Santit says, did you ever think about starting a French channel? I don't think so, no. Because there's just less people in the world that speak French compared to English, so I don't really see why, you know? Why are City going back to possession, bro? They're just going to hold on to the lead now. I wanted more drama in this game, though. Semenyo. Ah, that was not good from Semenyo. His pass was short. I don't think he's played very well, Semenyo. Nah, Gyökeres, nah, I would not want him. I'd rather I'd rather give a chance to Jaden Dance or Will Wright. I'd rather give a chance to the youth. I would rather take if at Liverpool I could take Kai Havertz or Gyökeres. I would rather take Kai Havertz, personally. I love this from Moby, by the way, who says many people told me Cherki would be a flop in the Premier League, not big enough, too light for Premier League, blah blah blah. Good reminder that you can be Jim Bro Adama Traore and still not be good in the Premier League. Size alone doesn't equal success. How many seasons are there of Ted Lasso? Bro, I don't know. I've only watched a few episodes. Yeah, Luis Kumas, he's our loan player that he's loaned out to Hull City, and on his debut, he scored the winner against Blackburn. On his debut. Liberté, égalité, équité. Oh yes. John Duran was never close to joining Lille. No chances for the deal to happen. And Mateta is undergoing his medical ahead of a transfer to AC Milan. Semenyo, 2-0. Antoine Semenyo scores for City. That's a big goal. I was just saying he's not playing that well. Look at the in his celebration. Bro, Semenyo with a crucial goal here for City. 2-0 for City. It don't matter if he wasn't playing well because now he's got that crucial goal. That's a big difference in this game, bro. The Spurs fans are going to be leaving the stadium early again. The Spurs fans must be absolutely fuming. Let's have a look at this. Could they have avoided this goal? Dragusin with not a good clearance. And then it's just played in. Bernardo Silva, yeah, very, very poor from Spurs. They almost gifted them that goal with a really poor ball out. And then it's just on the counter. It was just 1-2 pass. And he's in a 1v1 situation, Semenyo. Look. With his left foot. It's a great finish from Semenyo, though. With his left foot. Side netting. Which new Barca signing are you talking about? Oh, wait, did I update the score? Not yet. 2-0. I said a 1, 2, 3, 4. We're close to signing Hamza, an Egyptian. Isn't he like a wonder kid Egyptian, a really young talent? That's what I saw online. Can Spurs get a goal before halftime? Can Spurs get a goal before halftime? It's going to be a free kick for Spurs in a dangerous position. Leo, would you rather have Sesko or Gyökeres? I'd rather have Sesko. And I think that's the player Liverpool are more interested in this summer, by the way, of the two. I never really saw us linked to Gyökeres. I said hello. Guys, we need a Spurs goal here to keep this game interesting. Here we go. Xavi Simons. Oh, straight at Donnarumma. Straight at Donnarumma. Here we go, guys. Halftime whistle. Spurs fans are booing. Spurs 0, City 2. Ryan Cherki and Semenyo with the goals. It hasn't been a very exciting game, to be honest. But man, look at the Spurs fans. They're absolutely fuming. Look at the Spurs fans. They are absolutely fuming. I'm going to go pee. I'll be back, guys. Halftime. Guys, I saw such a beautiful pic of Ibu Konate. Started raining. Leo's taking a dump. Nah, bro, it's just peeing. Nah, I was on my phone, to be honest. I was on my phone, but I saw the most beautiful picture of Ibu Konate, and I want to see if I have it on the drive that I could share it. Let me see. Ibra Hima Konate. Let's have a look here. Why are you guys spamming zeros? Why are you guys spamming zeros? Leo, you missed the biggest chain of messages ever. Why are you guys spamming zeros, though? What did I miss? They're reminding Glock about the number of your Champions Leagues. I see. Oh yes, it's this one. I found the pic. I'm doing the picture of Ibu Konate. I'm not understanding what's happening in the building right now. Leo, my grandma did a plushie of my favorite singer. Wait, you mean she made it herself, Alina? She made it herself? Who do you think's winning the Carabao Cup? I think Arsenal is going to win the Carabao Cup. Tom, I was listening today to some reggae. What about you? I'm going to get some water actually so that I hydrate. I'm going to get some water. All right, let's have a look here. The second half is about to kick off. The second half is about to kick off. Bro, I need to get rid of these socks. They're way too itchy. I got the itchiest socks in the world. I need to change these. Oh, the second half has officially kicked off. Damn. Let me get the timer. 33 seconds. 35, 6, 7. There we go. And I'm going to keep this right here. I'm just going to change socks. Guys, what are we saying? Can Spurs come back in this game? What are we saying, guys? What are we saying? What are we saying, guys? Do you believe? Let me get some socks. I can't be having none of these. Big up him Kong who says this is for Glock. Arsenal have 0 UCLs. Will the United Strand finally cut his hair, bro? It looks like it. It looks like it, bro. Go 12, what's good? What's good, Go 12? Joao Pedro, bro, he had an insane week. The goals he scored in Naples as well. City will beat Liverpool at Anfield. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. I think we're gonna be on it. I think we're gonna be on it next week at Anfield. Back in the building, Amelia. Nice to see you. What's good? What's good? What's good? Bro, Lille lost again today. Did you guys see? Lille lost 1-0. Virgil's in the building. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. Out wide. Spurs. Oh, chance. Oh, what is that strike, bro? From Conor Gallagher. What is that strike? True, I know. But True, at least are you seeing? At least I'm more active on the long forms on this channel. I posted another long form video today on our possible new signing. What's been your favorite Liverpool game of the season? Bro, Malek. Honestly, the vibes yesterday was up there for our best game of the season. The vibes last night were unbelievable. But I think that win against Real Madrid was special. The win against Real Madrid at Anfield was special. Because Madrid were in really good form then too. Three points. Oh, God. Bro. Archie Gray. Guys, Spurs are at least trying right now. Spurs are trying to make something happen. They could score. Simons! Oh my God, what a save from Donnarumma! What a save from Donnarumma. I thought that was the goal to get back into the game. Oh my God, what a save. Look at this. It was a great pass from Xavi Simons. Udogi. Oh, what a save from Donnarumma. I can't believe it. It was such a powerful strike too. Oh. Yo, Daily Aura. Nice to see you in the building. How's your day been? Who's your current favorite player in the Liverpool team besides Ekitike? I think Frimpong, bro. Frimpong is bringing the vibes and he's bringing the quality. If only he could have stayed fit. He was in such good form. Bro, Spurs are pushing right now. Alinos, are you still in the building right now? Alinos? Yeah, I think Xavi Simons has played well. Bro, he's clearly a very talented player. No doubt about it. You are. What do you think? How do you think Dragusin is playing today? How do you think he's played? Ellis is back. Guys, I think Spurs could score here. They have scored! Dominic Solanke, bro, that goal is so deserved. Fair play to Spurs because they've shown a real reaction in the second half. And former Red, Dominic Solanke, has scored. That goal was coming, you guys. What a big chance they had just before then. And now they've actually made it count. Well done, Spurs. Well done, Thomas Frank. Because it felt like this game could have quickly just become boring. I thought City could have just ran away with it after that first half. But look at the reaction. It shows they still somewhat believe in the manager. Well, bro, that's a great goal from Solanke. He had many City defenders around him. Look at the way he used his body up against Kusanov. Really good goal. And Gahey was there too, but he was still able to get clean contact on the ball. Very, very good finish from Solanke, and I don't think that's a foul on Gahey. I don't think that's a foul on Gahey. Leo, have you watched Breaking Bad? Yeah, bro, it's one of the best shows of all time. What a show. Nah, I gotta stress. Why are you stressing him, Cog? Nah, bro, they can't take that goal away from Solanke. I'm sorry. No way. I understand he makes contact. Oh, no, they're checking possible offside? Yeah, there is a goal. Guys, 2-1. The Solanke goal stands. Nah, Coconut. The people that will judge you for whatever you want to be in this world, they don't deserve to be part of your life. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? Coconut. And I know people in this community are going to be supporting you, no matter what you are. Because that's up to you. It's your life. You get to decide how you live your life. You know what I mean? So, for me, no matter what anybody wants to be in this world, show them that love. So do not worry about it, Coconut. You should not be worried about it. And you know you're very welcome in the building. It's an own goal. I'm here and watching the game as well. Alinos, do you think Spurs can come back? Because look at this reaction in the second half. What happened? Leo, if Mo left last season, what would have been your opinion? I would have been absolutely devastated. Because of this season he had, I obviously wanted him to stay like every Liverpool fan. And I still think it's the right decision because let's say this summer we decide Salah, it's time for Salah to go, then we could still get a big fee for him from a Saudi club if Salah leaves this summer. You know what I mean? So no matter what, even though he hasn't had the season that we would have all wanted and that he would have wanted, I still think it was the right decision to give him that new contract, obviously. He was so deserving of it. Wow, look at Xavi Simons. Now he's lost it. I think it was given as an own goal. That should not be an own goal, bro. Malek says Salah hasn't had great impact recently, but I feel like having a right winger helps the structure of the team so much. My Romanian boy Dragusin became a right winger. Our kid, I think we will sign him so long as Sunderland can sign a player. It seems like they need to find a squad player they can bring in to replace him. That's the only issue I see. Right now, at least. Charlie's in the building. Nice to see you. In the second half, wow, guys, there's a drastic change. In the first half, City had 64% of possession. In the second half, Spurs have had 66% of possession. It's literally flipped. It's flipped between both halves. That will give Spurs fans a lot of hope for those thinking that maybe the players don't believe in Thomas Frank anymore. Guys, did you see? Je dois partir au lycée demain. C'est très bon après ce très bon week-end. Yes. Bon courage au lycée demain. Guys, have you seen the stats from the Como against Atalanta game? Como created 5.24 xg. Atalanta created 0.52 xg. Como had 11 big chances and 28 shots, and the game finished 0-0. And they missed a penalty in the last minute. Como. 28 shots, 11 big chances, 0 goals. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. This might be the first time this season I'm looking forward to the next Liverpool game. Nah, I've had that. But definitely, I'm so excited for the City game now. So excited for the City game. what a game that is for Como. Unfortunate not to win or even score. I can't believe those stats, bro. It's crazy to me. Wow, what a great win that is from Palinha. Now there's going to be a counterattack for Spurs. They have it on the right-hand side. They're in the box. Oh, is that going to be a pen? I think that's good defending from Nunes. Mateus Nunes. Guys, this game, the intensity is rising. The intensity is rising. Here we go. It's going to be a corner for Spurs. It's going to be a corner for Spurs here. Liberté, égalité, équité. Bro, Xavi Simons. Guys, I like Xavi Simons as a player. It's going to give us a big boost against City in the game next week. I think this game, bro, the way Spurs are playing, it's going to be a free kick. It looks like Spurs are fully back in it. Fully back in it. With the way they're playing. Another Barca Academy player, true. Oh, look, Spurs. Spurs have it. Colomwani. Oh, that's great defending. Really good defending there from our Gehi. Top defending from Gehi there. By the way, guys, I got an interesting article here. Feyenoord. It's a Feyenoord fan that has a story for us on Geertruida. He's the player that we've been linked with, who says he was kind of Slot's talisman here. He used him mostly as a right back, and this is also where Coman mostly uses him for the national team. When Ane left, I was actually hoping for him to bring either Geertruida or Timber with him, but Trent being there made it a bit of a tough one. Now this is, of course, different. Geertruida's best moments here were when he was kind of the exact same role as John Stones in Man City when he played as a fullback there. He would never, ever overlap, but prefer to drift inside into more of a center defensive mid role. So pushing into the midfield to become the actual center defensive mid higher up the pitch while the left back was overlapping. So this would be Kirkez overlapping. When you translate this to this Liverpool side, the move makes perfect sense. The only problems I see is that the left center half, Virgil, has to cover an enormous area of space. Those are some interesting insights, I think, coming from a Feyenoord fan, because he's played over 200 games for Feyenoord. But yeah, Alinos, he does say at the end, is he good enough to play for Liverpool though? I would have said yes 1.5 years ago, but the reality is that he flopped at Leipzig and now he's doing all right at Sunderland, but he's not particularly setting the Stadium of Light on fire. I'm so sorry, says that Feyenoord fan. Shout out to you, Tijna. I don't know. I think if Slot wants him, I'm in on the transfer. That's how I think about it. That's how I feel about it. Dean, hello. How's it going? Thomas, nice to see you. Who says, hey Leo, sorry I'm late. Just got done with my work. How's the match so far? I mean, this second half is a lot better. In the first half, Thomas, neither team was really playing well, but the quality of the quality of City just showed itself, and Cherki and Semenyo got the goals. But then in the second half, we've seen a real response from Spurs. Solanke got a goal to make it 2-1, and now they're more in the front foot. Now they're trying to find the equalizer. So definitely, I think there's still lots to come in this game. Lots to come. Leo, you never usually stream games like this. Why are you doing it? Joseph, I just felt like it. I don't know. Randomly. He'll sign in because he got Dutch ID. Leo, Sunderland is not Liverpool. Different pressure, different club. I understand, Alinos, but the thing is, he's surrounded by leaders around him, Alinos, and that's what's going to help him. And there is pressure when you play for your national team. He's played 19 times for the Dutch national team, so that is pressure. You know what I mean? But obviously it's a big step up. But lots of players have made big step ups at Liverpool and done well. So I'm gonna back the signing if we get it done. But to me, it sounds like there's still a lot. Oh my God! What a goal from Solanke! What a goal from Solanke. I don't think you can believe it. Do you guys see that finish from former Red Dominic Solanke? Oh my goodness. They're acrobats. They've equalized it. I was just saying I wouldn't be surprised if Spurs got an equalizer because of the way they've played. They absolutely deserve this comeback. What a goal, bro. I need to look at the replay on this. Do you see that piece of improvisation from Dominic Solanke? I need to have another look at this. Oh my God, that makes me think of Olivier Giroud. Bro, that makes me think of Olivier Giroud. Oh, that's an absolute beauty. Do you know how difficult it is to pull that off? Shout out to Conor Gallagher, by the way, with the assist. But man, oh man, it was behind him and he flicked it. Bro, that really reminds me of prime Olivier Giroud and the goal he scored against Norwich. Not even Donnarumma could save that. Not even Donnarumma could save that. What a finish. What a finish. Wow. 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 The pressure is on City now because Spurs have been the much better side in the second half. This is where it shows their mentality. I bet all Arsenal fans are absolutely buzzing right now. Thomas says, I hope City lose just so they have a worse mindset for the Liverpool game. Also, quick theoretical question. If you could get prime Virgil, but you go trophyless for one season, would you? You mean we re-get prime Virgil now and we get him for the next 5, 6, 7 years? That's a good point. Thomas says, I guess if your first name is Dom, you're automatically just going to score bangers. Good comeback from Spurs. Hopefully Spurs can get the winner, says Dean. Anino says, I believe that we need 2 to 3 top class players. Virgil, Salah, Robbo will quit step by step. We need big names to replace them, is my opinion. Yeah, Alinos, the thing is, it's very, very difficult to do that in the summer. Sorry, in January. I think we do that in the summer, depending on who leaves. And I think there's a chance that Mohamed Salah leaves in the summer. Because Saudi are going to be investing big money in the summer window. And if they offer us big money for Mohamed Salah for us to rebuild, I think we would consider it. I really think we would. So I could see that happening. If I'm being realistic, you know. Spurs in the box. Spurs in the box. Oh my God, what a chance. What a save from Donnarumma. Bro, Spurs are actually pushing to win it right now. This is crazy. This is a crazy game. Spurs are... Bro, Xavi Simons for me is absolute baller. Weefa, big up, who's been a channel legend member for 6 months, says, can't believe I fell asleep when you started and only woke up at halftime. Crazy. I literally thought it was 5 a.m. I was really confused, bro. You want to tune in for the end of this game because this second half has been top. Spurs completely turned the game around. Tomas says, what Spurs is placed anyway? I haven't looked at the table, bro. They're really struggling this season. Let me have a look. I think they're in 15th or something. Let me check. They're 14th place right now, but they're level on points with Crystal Palace, who are on 15th. So they're level on points with the team that's in 15th. Bro, I don't think Donnarumma... Oh my God! The strike from Xavi Simons. It's another save from Donnarumma. Another save for Donnarumma. Bro, Xavi Simons. Oh, it took a deflection. Great save from Donnarumma. Thank you, on top. Happy to see you again. How are you? Solen, I'm doing good. How are you? This has been a really good second half. But bro, is it just me or have City done nothing in the second half? Guys, would you agree that City have done nothing this second half? I would love Bastoni Alinos, but I don't think he's leaving Italy. I think he's very happy in Italy. I don't see that one happening, honestly. I believe we need players with big personalities in the close future. I agree. But I think you can tell that our summer signings have been top class. Wirtz is turning out to be absolutely incredible. AKTK, the best one of the lot. Frimpong, when he's fit, has looked very, very good, especially since returning from his injury. Kirkez is growing and growing and growing. So I think all of our summer signings are going to prove to be a real success. Did you ever go to the Spurs Stadium? Yes, I've been once. And we won 2-1. Salah scored both goals. But it sucked because I couldn't get tickets in the away end. So I was sitting with some Spurs fans. So I couldn't even celebrate the goals. Go12 says, no matter how bad Spurs are, they'll always find a way to ruin City's day. Absolutely. I said it before. I was like, obviously Spurs have been shambolic in the Premier League this season. I thought they could get a result today. And now they look more likely to score the winner than City are. What I just cannot believe, guys, let me know in the chat if you agree or disagree. I feel like City have done nothing. Nothing in this second half. Genuinely, what have they done? Yeah, Alinas, I mean, I think both of those, Ekitike and Wirtz, no matter where you play them, they're going to make a difference on the pitch. They're that good. They're that good. Yo, Gamer YouTube, nice to see you. What's good? Bro, this is going to be a crazy ending to the game. Both teams are going for the win right now. Both teams really want this win, which is going to make the best ending to the game. Chance for City. But it's not on target from Reinders. Thomas says, I miss Frimpong. He's still my favorite player at Liverpool. Sobo and Wirtz are tied second. I can't choose between them. Yeah, thankfully the Frimpong injury isn't too serious though, but I think he was absolutely incredible since returning from his injury. Like, he was getting goal contributions every single game. I really like Frimpong. Right now, would you swap Salah for Xavi Simons? Xavi Simons is not the profile we need, Joseph. No, I wouldn't. Go12 says, I haven't seen one single City chance since the second half started. It's crazy. I mean, even that you could maybe say is a chance, but it's not even on target. So yeah, I don't know what City have done in the second half, bro. Just nothing from them. Absolutely nothing from them. Henry says, yo, Leo, I'm really mad over the loss to Brentford. My crush is a City fan, so I want Arsenal to bottle. And it's a Villa City title race. It's not happening, bro. Gamer YouTube, thank you for your kind words and your support. I'm sorry your screen time is high, though. They need time. We won against Newcastle, but remember, Newcastle lost to Marseille. Yeah, but still, Newcastle on their day is a good team. So it is a really good result for us. Especially considering how much we've been struggling in the Premier League. So this can help us build some momentum. Do you think we'll get the deal over the line by the end of the night or tomorrow afternoon? I don't know, bro. I think it all depends on Sunderland. Apparently, from everything I've read, RB Leipzig have said yes to him going to Liverpool, but there is no recall option. So the only club right now that has all of the power in whether we get him is Sunderland. Whether Sunderland allow him to leave, and I think that's all dependent on them finding a replacement, a squad kind of defender that they can bring in. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Yeah, bro, Erling Haaland has not been involved in this game. Do you like... I don't watch rugby, Joseph, actually. Leo, does your whole family support Liverpool? I mean, they'll look out for Liverpool because they care about me, but they don't watch football at all. They don't care about football. So I'm not so sure. Guys, are we gonna see? All right, I want you guys, because now City is actually doing more. The last 5-10 minutes, City is starting to look like they want to make something happen. I want you guys spamming in the chat because I think there's gonna be a winner here with the way like I said, both teams are just going for it. Who do you think is gonna win it from here? Spurs or City? It's gonna be a free kick. It's gonna be a free kick for City, handball. I haven't seen anybody comparing with Suarez and Gerrard. I saw people comparing Torres and Ekitike, which I agree with. Certain things I agree with that comparison. Tomas says, my whole family are Chelsea supporters. Shame on them. Shame on them. What are your thoughts on the Premier League becoming way more physical? Yeah, bro, it's a fact. It's a fact. But we can't use it as an excuse. Like, I see so many Liverpool fans complaining about the fact Arsenal have these own goals, set piece goals, all this stuff. At the end of the day, if it wins you the Premier League title and that was Liverpool, that's what matters, winning. You know what I mean? Maybe not in the long term, but in the short term. Gay! Oh my God, there's so many bodies in... Oh my God, how have City not scored there? How have City not scored there? There were so many bodies in the box. Watching BVB. Wait, Shrey, is it true that if Dortmund win, they'll just be, 6 points behind Bayern? Is that true? Ricardo says, in my family, I'm the only one. So you're the same as me. You're the only one that watches football. Tomas says, come on, Spurs, get this win. I think there's a goal here. His second goal was unbelievable K plays. Not just good, unbelievable, that goal. Mike. Exactly. And that's what I like. I understand all the people complaining about the way the league is. I agree. It's not good to see. And I hope a manager will change all of that. But the reality is, if we were in the situation of Arsenal, we would not be complaining because you want to win. Now let's see if they do it. You know what I mean? But to me, it looks clear that they do because look how inconsistent. And for me, the biggest thing with City is they're just not solid enough defensively. They're not solid enough defensively, City. Like they're conceding 2 goals to Spurs here. I don't know how you sustain the title race like that. I don't. You know? Oh, Reinders heads it just wide of the post. Just wide. Now it really is all City pushing for it. Geography test. Big up Coconut. Are you passionate about geography then? Have you seen Trubin's goal against Real Madrid? Of course I have, bro. Solan, that was one of the most incredible moments in Champions League history. UEFA says I definitely want City to win. Bro, they're pushing for it right now. They're trying to get the winner. 6 minutes left. Gamer YouTube says, Leo, it's me and my father who support Liverpool, and it's a very special for me. Football is special. The connection that you have with your dad, I can imagine. Thomas says, as much as I don't like Arsenal, I really respect Giroud because of what he does for his nation. I prefer Iceland to win the World Cup, though. My favorite country for a reason? Oh my god, look at that from Xavi Simons. Oh my god, bro. Xavi Simons. It was an incredible cross, too. I love geography. It's the only thing I like. Damn. Coconut geography is so interesting, to be fair. And it's so important. 5 minutes left, guys. I think we're about to see some... I think we're going to see a winner. We're going to see more drama. This game is end to end right now. Absolutely end to end. Yeah, Spurs. Bro, Spurs are always so inconsistent. Always. Oh yeah, Thomas. Well, I lived 5 years in Reykjavik. Did you live there for work? Leo, do you think Slav will play Hugo and Isaac as a front two, bro? Whatever happens, if Isaac is playing at his best, we have to find a way to start Ikitike and Isaac. Have to find a way. Have to. Oh, for your studies, okay. Bernardo Silva! Oh my god, that cross looked like it was perfectly towards the direction of Erling Haaland. It's going to be a corner here for City. It's going to be a corner here for City. They're piling on the pressure and they have to. Pep Guardiola is bringing on Phil Foden right now to try to find the winner. If they don't win here away at Spurs, imagine the boost this will give all Arsenal fans. Yeah, maybe, Alinas, maybe. I just don't see it this summer, at least. I don't know. Oh my god, no one was there for City towards the back post. How was no one there? My late grandfather was a huge Derby County fan for some reason. I really don't know why. That's random. Yeah, whatever happens, bro. Once Isaac is fully fit, he's also undroppable. He's such a good player. But bro, we have to find a way to start both of them. They can't be. In big games, they can't be on the bench. I cannot believe that goal from Solanke, bro. When you look at the replay in slow-mo, it is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Just wow. Wow. Fair play. Fair play, fair play. Maybe we can play 4-4-2 style. Yeah, I mean, whatever we got to do to fit them in, we got to fit them in. That's for sure. Nah, Ricardo, they don't tease me so much, but they don't even follow that much, to be honest. Here we go. It looks like Dominic Solanke is coming off. He's not going to be able to get the hat trick he would have wanted. He's getting, obviously, a special ovation from the Spurs fans. I think there will be a lot of additional time, by the way, though, in this game. A lot of additional time is my guess. Look at Fab's post. Hold on. Zinchenko has joined Ajax. No! Guys, there's breaking news. Guys, there's breaking news. The deal has fallen through. Guys, I gotta do this breaking news for Liverpool goals right now. Guys, the deal has fallen through. The deal has fallen through. We're not gonna sign the Sunderland defender. We're not gonna sign him. Breaking news. We're not gonna sign any players this window. Breaking news. Deal has fallen through. We weren't serious? I mean, Delior, according to so many different reports, we were, though. Damn, guys. Leo for right back, bro. It looks like that the stage we're at. Leo for right back for real? What would you do if Liverpool did randomly just call you? Oh my goodness, Thomas. I would say I am there. The problem is, it would be the most painful thing in the world if you make a mistake that leads to Liverpool losing, imagine. And obviously, I'm not at that level. So I would say, I think I would tell them I'm so in, but I'm more there to help with the motivational talks and positive energy around the building, not to perform on the pitch. Because, like I said, I don't want to be the reason. I do not want to be the reason that Liverpool is losing games. That would be horrible. hand out water bottles to the players and hype them up as they come off to go on the field from the bench. Exactly. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Guys, it looks like it's going to end 2-2. City, man, City really don't look like they have what it takes to win the title this season. It does not look like City have what it takes to win the title this season. Results like these, that's like really, really poor when you think about it. Shrey, I just played for a club team, but it wasn't at a high level. It's about to be full time. That's it, guys. GG's. Full time whistle was blown. Spurs 2, City 2. If there's any Arsenal fans in the building, you must be absolutely buzzing right now, because the more I watch City, the more I think they absolutely don't have what it takes to be in a title race. They absolutely do not have what it takes to be in a title race. Imagine you're 2-0 up against this Spurs team who are in 14th place in the league, and they fail to keep a 2-0 lead. They concede twice in the second half. But what if I was Pep Guardiola, what would be the most concerning thing? Not even just the fact they conceded twice, the fact they created nothing in the second half. This City team is not it, bro. It's not it. Even though they spent so much money on Semenyo and Guehi. They spent so much money on Semenyo and Guehi. And they still can't do nothing. Guys, by the way, this is exactly what I thought. Bogey and Semenyo for what exactly? That's huge wages. I think them combined, Deliora, they're on 500 grand a week. Guehi is on 300 grand a week, and Semenyo, I think, around 200. But anyways, guys, this is from Paul Joyce. The Geertruida deal is not expected to happen now, and it's very similar to the Guehi deal. We just left it too late. Sunderland are not in a position to sanction it at present. That just tells me they haven't found a replacement. The player wanted to move, and Liverpool were ready to proceed, but Sunderland didn't give the green light for him to leave. And that's clearly because they didn't have a replacement for him. You know what I mean? That's clearly what it is. Clearly. Which gives us flashbacks to the summer. Bro, I'm gonna film a video now. I'm going to be filming a video now on this big bomba news that we won't be signing the defender. Big up Alisson Hugh. Guys, that is going to be the end of this live stream because I'm going to write the script right. I'm going to film the video right now. But it was so good to see all of you guys that came in the building. I think this was a very decisive day in the title race, if I got to be honest. I haven't watched all the City games this season, but when I have watched them, they're not convincing at all. They are not convincing at all. I know Kalfan, I'm going to film a video for that right now. But guys, thank you all for your support. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Saturday night. And I will see you guys next week. Have a beautiful start to your week. You'll never walk alone. Up the Reds. Obviously not the news we would have wanted. That's what I'm going to film around. That's what I'm going to film right now, the news. I thought he was coming. It looked like we were pushing, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Ciao, guys. You'll never walk alone. I'll see you very, very soon.